Hi everyone, God's here, and welcome to another review. Yeah, I know it's kind of been lackluster with the reviews, but you know what? Better than never. After the 12 days of Christmas, I think it's time to dabble into stuff that I really want to review. And we're doing it right now with the Disney 100 stuff. Yeah, I know I'm a little bit late. Actually, I'm a lot late reviewing these guys right here because they came out. Was it in May? I think it was in May. A little bit over that now, but they are relatively old releases. And Sally, Flo, and Ramon back there. Oops, focus in. I got a while ago. Whereas these three, as you saw my birthday haul, you know that I got them, for that. So yeah, that's pretty much the backstory between these guys. So they came out in, what was it, KZF, I think? It had Cryptid Buster Lightning McQueen in it. And Claire Gunzer, I think? I'm not sure. All the cases just kind of like blend together nowadays. But anyway, yeah, we're reviewing these guys and let's get into it. And I will show the package of McQueen because, I actually do have the package of him still saved. So let's get these guys out of the way and I'll show you the package of McQueen. So now I have two of this guy of McQueen. I have three. This one right here that had the worst card I opened up, and then these two I have here. So this one I got, this one's the one I got from Smith's, on my usual Tuesday finds, but this here was in my birthday stuff. At least I think, was it? I think it was. Or was it? No, this is the Smiths one. This, or was it? I'm not sure. They kind of blend in. I don't know. This might be the Smith, but whatever. Whatever. They're both the same to me. But yeah, I do like the packaging of these. That's why I kept this one. Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, I do like this. It's like a kind of like a multiverse type of thing. You got Sully there, Woody, Dory, like the Queen himself, the gal from Coco, and this is incredible. There's Disney 100 logo in the corner. And it's different from the usual packaging. Disney Dawkins pointed these out when he did the Disney 100 stuff. Yeah, I think this is the one I got from Amazon in the birthday haul. Although I could be sure on that. Yeah, it is. This is the one I got from Amazon because it's got the bends there, whereas this one here, this is from Smith's. So, yeah, so we're going to put these, actually we'll put this one in the background for now. We'll put this one as well in the back there. And we're going to start with Lightning McQueen himself. Since, like I said, I got both. So here is the China McQueen here. Now I do have the Thailand one, but I obviously don't have it on hand here. And they did choose the Cars 1 model, which is kind of interesting because the Racing Red McQueen here, he's using the Cars 3 mold. Like I have the Cars 3 McQueen here. You can see that's the Cars 3 mold. Whereas this is the, or as you can see here, this is using the Cars 1 mold. Which is fitting because it's Disney 100. So, yeah. Pretty self-explanatory there, but still. Now the thing I like about this is that you can see a lot of the grain in it. I mean, a lot of these do have a different feel. Like basically, like you can see here, like a lot of these do have a different style when it comes to the paint. Now the thing that kind of is weird, excuse me, is that the windows, you can't really see, but you can see that there's bits of it where it's like unfinished. It's like it's almost as if they painted the entire release, or entire car. Whereas here, you can see that the windows are like painted. Yeah, ignore those chips. Yeah, because I got this Cars 1 McQueen long ago. So the 2016 release, actually. There you go. But yeah, the windows are all painted in. Like, even on, like, all these guys, you'll see it here. They have the windows painted in. Now, the expression is different, which I do like. Gives McQueen a little bit more life, let's say. And the thing that I really like about this is the red bolt. So you can see here, it's very reminiscent of this, like the original bolt. You don't have any flames or anything. Like you can see here on Cars 3, it's just a straight up bolt, which is something I really do appreciate. Even the tires as well, and the base. Like, oh, those are actually also painted. I kind of forgot to point that out. Because you don't have the red rims with the light tires here that you see on both Cars 1 and Cars 3. And also the Hudson Hornet Pistol got one as well. And the World Grand Prix. The World Grand Prix doesn't have that too. The glitter on me there. You can see the 95 there is also painted that way. Now I don't like this. How it's all like it almost looks as if someone like painted or like just left it like unfinished there. But you can see how smooth it is from China. Just straight up Thailand for you. Well, they have gone better. Roof flaps right there. And the back's completely blank. You also have this gas knob thingy-ma-do. Yeah, it's always been there on a lot of the Cars 1 releases. Even on... Oh no, it's not on the Cars 3 one. Kind of weird, but anyway. Yeah, it is right there. That is actually the... it's where Sarge inserted his gas can at the end of the first movie, so... It's pretty neat. SO5A. You can see it right there. There is... the code there. This was made the 5th week of 2023, this year, at the A Factory in Thailand. Interesting that the M is not uppercased, which is interesting, because you look at... Oh no, it's all uppercased there. Kind of weird like that. It's... Anyway, when you think about it, I just forgot my Magic Railroad set back there, so... Yeah, that's pretty much it for McQueen here. Just gonna do a little 360 of the two. Pretty standard stuff. I mean, just nothing too much to say about it. And we do have the Racing Red McQueen here, which is the other special McQueen here that they released a while ago. But you can see here, this is a little bit more red and metallic, and this is more straight up silver. If you can kind of see it there. Very cool. And of course it's using the Cars 3 mold, which is wrong because, as you can clearly see, they're using Cars 1 decals. But hell... I'll never understand why they did this, McQueen. I mean, it's nice, but... Why? Just why, Mattel? I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Anyway... is the silver Lightning McQueen here. Now these two are kind of the most similar when it comes to the silver aspect. Like, although it's not, it's hard to tell on camera here, but you can tell here that the silver, the actual silver McQueen is a little bit more silver, whereas here, it's kind of more Zaymac-y, if you know what I mean. Same thing with the silver minis that they did as well. And obviously, yeah, this is an example of the World Grand Prix McQueen because it's using those tires instead of, you know, the Lightyear tires that we see many times. And it's interesting as well, the spoilers red as well, which, you know, it's weird because spoilers obviously just left, you know, spoilers usually like, you know, the same color, or, you know, it would be, you know, realistically speaking. And now moving on to Meta. Now, is it just me, or is Mattel kind of backshaming Meta? Because they're constantly using the brand new Meta mold that they use for a lot of its releases, and not, you know, the usual Meta that you would see everywhere. Like the usual Meta that we're all used to with the rust and everything. It's just weird, like, why they do this. And the hell, I don't even have the original brand new Meta to show here. I only have the fucking godforsaken metallic release. Like, which is nice, but I want the original. Like, come on. But body shaming aside, I do like this Mater a lot. You can see the hood there is different, and the hood there is a little bit more like teal. It is different from the metallic one, which I'll get to in a moment. But you can see here, you got the headlights. You can clearly tell it's brand new Mater because you got the antenna here, whereas the original Mater here does not have that. Now, Mater is also one of the ones where you can clearly tell it's like painted over because you can see the tow hook there, instead of like grey, like it's used to be there. Well, it is kind of still grey if you look at it, but just a little bit different, if you catch my drift. And the hood's still nice, like, it's a nice hood. Everyone's a little wacky there because it was a blue car, but not as wacky as like some others. There's the back, completely bare. Interesting to see a bare Mater because you're used to like see like with all the decals on it, like the towing and salvage decal right there. Yeah, you see there, it went all like wacky because it was blue. SO5 again, interesting. And by the way, I forgot to point out with McQueen, you can see they also have the little like holes in there where, you know, you would hook up to the new Mater, where there was not there on the previous versions. Like the Thailand McQueen that I showed in the China versus Thailand video on this guy right here. I did show that. I don't think it's on the Cars 3 one. I mean, I could be 100% wrong. I mean, I think it is on. It's on the Cars on the Road one. That's for sure. But anyway, here is the metallic brand new Mater. Ooh, so funky. You can see the color of the hoods is different. Zoom out right there. We can focus in here, thank you very much. Despite the fact that it's body shaming, I still like the brand new Mater, or metallic version at least. Come on, I want the normal Mater, come on. What the metallic, just original classic Mater be sweet? Even the taillights have been painted over, that's odd. Don't think that's realistic. To have something painted over like that. I mean, I'm sure it was probably just like something that Mattel just kind of overlooked and everything, so it's just kind of there. I just bang my toe on the things there, on the bag there with my card bags and everything. But anyway, here's Doc. Another very interesting choice to pick. Because, you know, Doc's gone and all that other stuff. But anyway, here is the original Doc. That shown in. We'll go to the original here. I do like the expression. Very chill and peaceful. And I love how it just says Fabulous Hudson Hornet 51 on the side there. Very, you know, reminiscent of what it was before. Now, actually, this is actually the Cars 3 mold for Doc. It's weird how they do this. I think they use the brand new Mater mold for Mater. Of course, they use the original Cars 1 mold for McQueen, but then they use warning, rant incoming for Sally there. But anyway, you see, he doesn't have the Hornet stuff on the back here, which is interesting. Or the trunk. Yeah, this is my original Doc Hudson from long ago. That's why it seemed better than this. And there's the bottom as well. Oh, it's date stamps SO4. Huh. Interesting how they do these date stamps. I will get the Cars 3 one real quick. call that the third track version, because that is clearly the version that they based off of, because you can see here, you compare the two. You can see here there's like a clear, straight, no cutouts there on the Cars 1 version, whereas you can see that's a cutout there. That's what they did with this one. Also, the base used to be chrome, whereas it's just straight up grey. I always like Doc. Like, it's just pretty interesting how they do him. And, necessary when they did it, because Doc is a pretty, interesting character, so to speak. Now we move on to Sally. Okay, let's just start with the actual review first and get into it. So I do like the hood. So just like Maida, she does have a nice hood detailing there. Whoa, just became all blue there. I like the signs. Looks very nice. No license plate, which is interesting. Like, compared to the original. Sally right here, you can see the license plate is right there. Whereas here, it's like that. Oh my god. I find it so weird how Sally's, base is on the other side. What's her date stamp? SO5A again. Huh. Interesting how they do all these dates. You can see here on the original Sally. It's hard to tell because it's so dark. Whoa, so bright. But you can see here, it's on the other opposite side there. Which is interesting. Now, oh wait, also she has the Porsche logo. That's an interesting thing, because if you look at some of the other logos that you have on the other characters, they do not have, their logos. Like, Doc does not have the Hornet logo, on his front there, which is an interesting thing. It's kind of interesting, Sally's the only one that to have it. But she is my absolute least favorite. Whoops, sorry for moving the camera there. But she's my absolute least favorite from this series by far, in my humble opinion. There's nothing wrong with Sal. For sure. But why? Just why did they use the ugly as hell mold that they be using for Sally from 2006? That is wrong. This is literally the mold of Sally that they've been using for, God knows how long. This is actually my version from the Toys R Us 11 pack with Primer Lightning McQueen. That's why it has the date stamp. We can focus in. Oh, God. But yeah, there you go. But, yeah. That's the mold they've been using for Sally. Then 2018 came, and they gave us this Sally. Now, I know it's not the proper one. This is the color changes version, but it's using the Sally that is accurate to the movie. If you look at, some of the marketing here, for example, I think I'll show you the Cars 1 DVD here. So, it always shows up on the back. But yeah, in the movie, she's shown with the correct model, so to speak. But why in God's name would they do this for even the Racing Red version? Which, shiny as hell, but it's distracting because it's using the wrong model for Sally. Now, this is actually one of the better Sallys, in my opinion. Because it's... Oops, sorry for moving the camera. It's using one of the better Sallys. Because it's using the accurate headlights. And it's also got, the ones in the back there, so to speak. But they used the wrong model. And then I can have proof of that, because I also have the Thailand version of this that I absolutely despise with a burning passion. Because, for one, it's not different from the original, this one here. And two, they should have used the correct Sally. Even the flipping color changer release of Sally uses the correct model. And I have proof because, as well, kablam, there's the Radiator Spring, or welcome to Radiator Spring Sally, that is using this flipping model of Sally. Right here. So why, in God's name, would they revert back to this? This just proves that Mattel does not like Sally in the slightest. And they do not want, or at least Thailand Mattel does not like Sally in the slightest. And they just want to stick to this ugly as fuck, like, model. Let's see what happened with the flipping racing red. Like, come on, Mattel. You corrected her in 2018, but yet 2019, when you switch everything to Thailand, you use this. And hell, and what's even worse is that when they released the metallic Sally, like 2019? Yeah, later that year, she was using this model. And hell, before this, and as well as that, that's even the Precision Series model for Sally as well. And that's why for the Precision Series Sally is one of my favorite Sallys, because, my favorite Precision Series models overall, because it's using the correct sound. But still, why would they use this model for Sally for this? Like, for these two? Does not make any sense to me whatsoever. But, Mattel, they're just lazy and they do not want to update the castings for anything. That's why they did Wilbur Flats in 2017. They did not want to give her a unibody upgrade. For sure. Like, it's like when they did the racing, right? It's like they wanted to use the Cars 3 mold for this, despite using the Cars 1 decals. Like, I could live with, but Sally is a different story. I hate that the fact that Mattel does not like Sally. Like Thailand Mattel does not like using Sally for anything they do whatsoever. They just like, oh yeah, this is just easy to do, so we're just gonna use this model, and we don't care about if we're not gonna use the accurate model. Now Vietnam Mattel knows this. They know that this is like the wrong Sally, so they did it with a color changer. They did it with the Welcome to Radiator Spring Sally as well, which I still need to get, and I will. Don't worry, I'll replace her with I'll have her as a replacement for this ugly Sally right here that we've been stuck with for like so long now. Rant over. We're just gonna move past that and accept it for what it is. It is my least favorite from the series. It's nice, like appealing for sure, but it is using the incorrect model, and I cannot live past that in the slightest. But we're not gonna live past it. We're not gonna think about it anymore, because now we're moving on to Flow. Now, Flow here is one they didn't screw up, so that's a plus. So yeah, we're gonna live past that, and it's just so weird. Like, they used the Precision Series mold for Fillmore when they did him from Thailand. Okay, you know what? No, we're not gonna live past that. I do like this Flow quite a bit, because you can see here, like, instead of this part being like a creamy color, focusing on my Magic Railroad set right here. If we can focus, well, it's creamy. You get the point. Whereas here, it's like such a nice color. Like, it's basically this, but metallic. Like, come on, would a metallic Flow look stunning or what? You also have the spare tire in the back. Now, it's interesting because her back window is actually not that bad. Like, it doesn't feel unfinished or anything. Which is interesting because, like, have these windows always been plastic? Oh, they always have. Whereas I feel like these, they look to be, oh, it's a plastic piece. Interesting, and this is actually a main plastic piece. Whereas I don't think they did that before. I mean, I guess they kind of did. Yeah, they kind of did, but not in a way that it's not that noticeable or anything. Now, instead of the back bumper here being chrome, it is basically the same color as everything else. And the taillights are gone, which is kind of weird. You have the Showgirl license plate. There is the bottom here. SO5 again, kind of interesting. And the design, the expression's nice as well. Nice change of pace from using the original flow that we're all used to seeing by this point. And to conclude everything, here is Ramon, of course, Flo's husband. Now, it was hard picking a favorite. I know Sally's my least favorite for sure, but McQueen and Ramon were like very close for me. I mean, they did stick to this mold quite a bit. The expression's nice as well. Nice change. Mouth isn't painted, which is weird because they did it for McQueen and they did it for Mater and Sally, but they did not do it for Ramon here for some reason. But I absolutely adore these purple flames here. They look so elegant and slick compared to the gradient flames that we've seen before. And it's just nice. Like, you see the tires there instead of the traditional low and slow tires here. Right there, you can see low and slow. They are just plain. And there's no pop-up, which is interesting because a lot of the Ramones, oh, this one doesn't have it. Whereas, yeah, this one actually has it. The Saludos Amigos one right here. It has that little pop-up. It's hard to tell on camera, but it is there. Whereas it seems that the purple one does not have it. Or is it even there? Let me see. It's my... Shoot, it does not. Huh. Weird. Weird that the purple one doesn't have it. No license plate or taillights either. Focusing on the base there. Chevrolet, because he is a Chevrolet. And by the way, looking at Sally again. They did put Porsche. Where is it? It is right there. Like, you can focus in here. Ugh. But it is there. They did put Porsche. Or Porsche, whatever the heck it's pronounced. But we're not going to do a cover Sally. I'd say they were dog with Hornet, but that's just technical stuff. And you could just kind of like say like, oh yeah, it's just kind of like, you're there for the life of it. Also, the double piece grill here, it's actually, you know, it's not painted in it or anything. So that's kind of interesting. And we also have Saludos Amigos one, or Ramon, as I alluded to, who is probably the most similar when it comes to the silver paint. In fact, I feel like they're almost identical. Like, look at that. On this shot, they almost look identical. Maybe it's just like a simple, easy recolor. Or anything. Like, maybe they just recolored this one, gave it a new expression, then bada bing, bada boom. You just kind of, you got the Disney 100 remote. Maybe that's what they intended to do. But I love this remote quite a bit. It's a very nice looking remote. Alright guys, so that concludes everything with the Disney 100 releases. I know, kind of short, kind of sweet, but... well, not sweets, but in Sally's case, but regardless, it's a fun series. Like, in terms of what it's going to be grading or anything, but I don't have Cruising Line McQueen, by the way. Who's the other one that they did in this series. Now, I'm actually going to be giving out these guys grades for this. So, for McQueen here, he's going to get an A. Mater, probably an A as well. Doc an A. Flo, probably a B+. Sally, a C. And Ramon, probably a B+ as well. But all are super nice. But I just can't stand what they did with Sally over there. Like, what did they do to you, Sally? But anyway, enough of that. That was probably like 5 minutes of me ranting over Sally's mold. But anyways, thanks again, guys, for watching. Stay tuned for quite a few more videos coming up here before the new year starts, or 2024 starts. I will, for sure look into that. Let me know what your favorite Disney 100 release is. If it's Sally, then more power to you. If it's like McQueen, then that's perfect. I mean, if it's not McQueen, then that's just hard cheese, really. So, yeah, probably McQueen or Ramon. Or, despite the back shaming on Maida, probably him. Whoops, I just moved the camera again. Oh god, that's so bright. That is so bright. There. Okay, there we go. Okay, oh, I guess that's good enough. But Maida, though, despite the back shaming on Maida's mold, I still like what they did with it. Like, I still like what they did with Maida. But anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Stay tuned for more videos coming up. The collab, of course, is coming up. And the World's Impact. When World's Impact. Did I just say wet World's Impact? No. When World's Impact Cartoon Madness. God. Okay, but anyway, thanks again, guys. And I will see you, hopefully, tomorrow for another video. Not sure what it will be, but hopefully it'll be a good one. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye. Ciao.